Yo, what's going on, everybody? What is up? What is up? What is up? What is up? I'm just gonna share this out to the groups. All right, let's get it out got it out in the Citadail group. Big shout out to the Citadail community. They have been supporting me so well. So many active people in that community that are supporting everything that I'm doing. So, big shout out to Degen. Big shout out to Costco Capone, a few other guys as well. If I miss you, shout out to all the team. It's so refreshing to have a community like Citadail. Again, none of this is ever financial advice, but we put out some tweets, we put out some bullishness inside of my Telegram chat, which they asked me to do a little bit of TA inside the Telegram chat, and I did some TA. I posted up the video last night, 10:23 p.m. And then this one I definitely recommend you guys all watch. It's all about holding. But yeah, so I did some TA 11:39 p.m. PST last night. I was like, it's gonna maybe correct a little bit sideways and then go up. It happened a lot faster than we anticipated. It happened way faster than we anticipated, okay? I think the music's just cranked. Hold on, let me turn this down. I'm so sorry. Alright, there, that looks like a little bit better. Let me just maximize this so I can see if we got any live chatters. Why am I not signed in? Oh, there's my live chat, okay. That's not... Okay, we got Switch Whisper. Yo! Let's refresh this chat. Something's going on with it. Anyways, it's not wanting to work with me right now. It's okay, just keep cooking. All right, that sounds good. That sounds good with me. All right, so, we talked about... let's bring that back up. So we talked about Citadail last night. We showed this chart off. That was just a pop-up window. Yeah, so this was kind of what, I was anticipating once we break out of this that we're going to continue going up. And it's so crazy, man. Look at that. So it actually happened a lot faster than anticipated. Broke out of that and it just continued rocketing up. I think that at this point we're hitting sort of like peak velocity, moving out of the previous range, and we'll take a look at the Citadail chart. That we're kind of like, we're really pushing this previous all-time high, and you can see that we actually retested it once we broke out. Let me drop down to like the 5 minute here. So you can see actually it's kind of crazy that like, you know, we popped out into a new all-time high and it got sold down to like 14, right? So like right away, a quick retest and then off to the races. And then we saw just recently a 60K buy. So looking really good, guys. Degen said it's going to be a big week. And it's literally Monday. So I think we're just starting to hit escape velocity, like we've seen things like Griffain, when this one really started to hit escape velocity, right? So it would have been like right around here when it popped out. We're on a 4 hour. So when it popped out of this, and then it really like it retested a little bit. But the thing is with something like this one, this escape velocity very hard up to the 100 mil mark. And I think that's partially because of a lot more consolidation, like many more days, 23rd of November to 4th of December, right? So 2 week consolidation period, a lot longer consolidation, and these massive candles boosting it up, you know, to 14 mil in 4 hours, from 6 mil to 17 mil in another 4 hours, peaking up at 22, retesting down to 12, and then just absolutely sending. But that's, you know, nevertheless, that is similar to our market cap. If you think about it, if we kind of ignore this previous stuff, that's kind of where we're at, you know, snapped up to 22, a little retest back down, and then off to the races, up into straight into 400 mil basically. I mean, they did go to 100 mil, kind of sideways down to 55, and boom, another one to 200, down to 130, up to 280, down to 200. So like there's going to be a lot of volatility, and that's kind of what we're noticing actually right now. Like if you were to go down onto the 1 minute, you can see these candles, there's a lot of volatility happening, right? So, you know, between 12 mil and 15 mil, it kind of just bounced for most of the day before it really started pushing up on this last wave. And I think we'll see that continuing on this chart. The one thing I did mention inside of the Citadail community is like, as long as we closed, I was looking at the daily, and I was like, as long as we close kind of above these closes right here, that was looking really good, because it also lined up with this box that I had drawn on here. So I was like figuring, you know, if we get above these closes, close above them, you know, that's going to lead us to another bullish daily candle. And that's what we're seeing exactly here. So now we did talk about this. You know, we talked about this kind of the next box that we were kind of targeting, and I did make it, like I made it fairly large, right? I made it like over a week that I anticipated it would take, and it was partially to do with the news that we got, that we were told, you know, this is going to be a big week, and we can see that, you know, if you look at my tweets, you can see in here. Citadail on stream with Rasmer, 9 a.m. PST. You know, we had Thread Guy say, who in AI should I interview next? And then Amy Street, 48K followers, said Citadail. I said, I mean, I saw Tony. He was on both Rasmer and Thread Guy on the same day. So I figured, you know, we could do a 2 for 2. Tony P said W to this Rasmer tweet. So like, we got full support, guys. This is fully supported by the Griffain community. We can see now as well the Citadail HF token is starting to really take off. I know we have a chart for that. Let me see. Let me pull that up here. Azura is the one we've been using. Let's get that right beside there. So Azura is the one we've been using. You can see here it's 1, 2, 3, 4. It's 6th right now on the list of vaults. You know, the only ones we see above us here. Where is the market cap? It's really just showing the portfolio value. Oh, there's market cap. Okay. So there's Binance Labs, Project X, Big Farm AI, this unnamed one, and then AI16Z. I think we're going to easily overcome the next 4 pretty soon, and then we'll be, you know, kind of underneath AI16Z. If you guys think about this, like, Griffain is not in this list, right? This $500 million market cap token is not in this list anywhere. So what one do you think is going to take over? What one do you think? I mean, if you think about this logically, whoa, look at this dump. That's crazy, man. People are dumping this thing like crazy. What I'm saying here is that there is a really good chance that this is the play for Griffain in the vaults. And we can see this. This is such a bullish chart pattern, guys. This is a really bullish chart pattern whenever we see like tops. Like this is, you know, that's kind of like the tops. And then the bottoms are going up like this. This type of pattern always breaks to the upside. It like always breaks to the upside, okay? The probability of it breaking to the upside is very high. So I'll actually, I mean, I wish I could leave this, but I don't think this one actually saves. It won't save, so like we might, I think from here, this is really kind of where we shoot. And this one could just send, right? This one could just absolutely send out of this chart pattern because it's been grinding sideways in this range for a long time. Since the 26th of December, right? So this is like a really long time. Listen to me. Am I crazy? It's been cooking for a really long time. Man. To think that like even the Citadail token, this thing has only been around since the 14th of December and it's not even it's not even in 1 month. This is not even 1 month. Let's look at what that looks like. There's your monthly chart for Citadail. You're still early on this thing, folks. You're still early. Not financial advice, but you're still early on something like this. I think 3 days is, like, you can see. So this is that pattern I was talking about. And it breaks to the upside. High probability. It's a very high probability. I bet you if you drop this down to a 4 hour or some kind of, you know, like lower chart, we could see that play out on the chart somewhere. I know it did one recently somewhere. Let's see if we can find one. I'm not spotting one just right off the bat here. I'm not spotting one right off the bat. I guess that's kind of one. It's pretty rough. It's a pretty rough one, but you could say that this was the top and this was the bottom, right? And it was ping-ponging in there and then sent upwards. So I mean, it's technically right because see, this is a higher low, and this is just beating up against this top part. Anyways, guys, I don't want to. There's not a whole lot really to chart. Other than it's going up, right? Like this is up only at this point. there'll be volatility, right? Like if you look at if you're watching the 1 minute chart, you're gonna see a lot of volatility. You're gonna see a lot of this stuff. But you know, you can take a look at stuff like this, right? Like this is our current 1 minute trend. Since that spike up, it's in a little bit of a downtrend. And I think once we see this break up, which we could even watch, we can see if it breaks it right now, there's a high likelihood of this continuing to the upside, right? High likelihood of it continuing to the upside. So price discovery now on Citadail. Citadail HF, this one took a crazy dip. I was actually just looking at it, it was at about 5 mil. We were looking at it right here, 5 mil. It just dumped. So I think it was just one wallet, yeah. So we can see here the trades. It was one wallet, ELZVMV. Let's look at the wallet. Let's have a look. Did he dump everything? Yeah, he dumped it all. What did he sell for? See this guy, when did he buy? He bought Citadail as well. Oh, he just sold Citadail as well. I don't think it actually... Yeah, he just sold Citadail as well. I don't think it shows me... It doesn't show me... Oh yeah, there's the Citadail HF. Yeah, there's the Citadail HF. I don't know when he bought it, but he just sold it all and sold all the Citadail token as well. This guy's out. He just pieced. Boom, boom. Another one. Looks like another one pieced out just now. Damn, these guys are dumping this. That's crazy. This is a crazy opportunity though. Like you can see this thing, when it moves up crazy fast. So I think that personally, I think the HF is a great opportunity to pick up Citadail cheaper. Because again, I talked about this, that eventually they're going to kind of hit parity, right? You can see on the DAOs, there's AI16Z, 2.45 bill. And they have a DEX chart as well. I think I had it pulled up somewhere. Did I add it? Yeah, AI16Z, there it is. That's a daily. I guess that's on Binance Perps. It just got listed, so we're not going to get a lot of feedback from there. Actually, while we're here, let's check out some other charts real quick. I just want to do a little quick one here, and then I got to head to bed. But, we have been paying attention to these charts for a while now. If you've been following the stream, we're making that move down on USDT.D. Once we get underneath these lows, under this white line, 3.8%-ish, this is going to cook. And we're going to see a lot of things really go crazy. We did have a bit of BTC dominance in the past day kind of pop up. And that was because we saw BTC make a big move to the upside. Now let's find out where we had some stuff marked out on our charts recently. Okay, that was the kind of recent. That was the recent one I was talking about. The W could be this, right? It could be this that we just did, and then we continue on to the upside. I think over 100K, BTC is super bullish, and coming into the inauguration, which is the 20th. Let's put a marker on that. I think this could cook, right? Like, this is kind of green light at this point. Inauguration day, and where do we mark out, like, that we're coming up, right? That's kind of our come up to September. Little dip in April. We'll see if it follows the kind of plan that we drew out a long time ago. We did talk about that and saying that it's really bullish and all that sort of stuff. Let's see if we drew anything else. Yeah, we did draw a little bit of something else. It deviated from our path and kind of went down, and I don't think many anticipated 90K again, but you know, probably a good opportunity for anybody buying the dip. You know, they made a good 10-20%, 10-15%, I should say. So, one sec, I just gotta get my phone charging. I don't know why it's not charging. There we go, it's charging. So yeah, BTC making another move back up, and seeing this 4% day is, like, I think a lot of people are pretty happy about that. I don't know why we had the 6th marked on here. We had the 6th marked on here, and I think we marked it on here for inauguration, but I don't think that's actually inauguration. Either way, that's crazy that we marked this day off, and look at it, it's green. So, an interesting point. It looks like this ETH little symbol has changed on TradingView, like just right there. It's kind of multicolor. So ETH BTC is still low and it's still hurting. Don't really want to look at it. ETH USD, of course, looking a little bit better once it breaks up out of this. So yeah, it's broken up out of this. Hopefully it stays above this. It should look pretty good. Sol ETH had this recent push up. Now it's kind of correcting, but I think at this point it's going to bounce and continue pushing up. Sort of similar to Sol BTC, push for the lows, and now we're kind of making our way back up. We want to see it clear this white line that we have marked out here. Push up to this topper range, and then we'll see Solana send off. We did redraw here, and it looks like, you know, that I don't think we revisit that low. Sol BNB just rejecting off this blue line. I think that blue line is where we see a little bit more bullishness. So Solana, let's see where our chart is. There's our chart. Bunch of stuff on this one, I tell you what. But yeah, these blue lines are kind of where the indecision happens. Because that's kind of this previous high that we had back in March. So we're dancing, we're tippy-toeing on top of that, and from here, I think as long as we can stay above that, we're going to really push up with Solana. I know we had XRP on the charts before. It's been correcting, so probably a lot of people fading this now that it's been correcting, but that having been said, it could make another big move just because people aren't paying attention enough. I know Sui is, like, people be talking about Sui, but look at this. We marked this out on the charts, right? We said kind of consolidate through there and then push up. So it did this consolidation through there and it pushed up. So yeah, we're handing this stuff to you guys. Let's take a look at total real quick. Bouncing off that blue line, and then, you know, we're gonna make our way and push up out of there. I think total 3 is really the one we want to look at. Yeah, so it went on a really sharp angle there. That was our anticipation to reach, you know, the 2.2 trillion by that point. I would like to get a total AI. I wish there is a crypto total AI type thing. I know there's going to definitely be one on CoinMarketCap. Oh, why did it take me to Electronium? That's trash. Categories, let's see here real quick. AI and big data. So it's saying 59 billion, but it seems, yeah, well, yeah, see, they've got this nears in here, and ICP and render and bit tensor. I don't know, like maybe it's AI memes that we'd rather be looking at. No, because that's like Farcoin and stuff. AI 16Z is in there though, I guess. So total, it's saying 6 billion. I don't know, because Griffain's not in there. Yeah, it's a weird one. So, oh, AI agents. Okay, that makes more sense. AI agents, yeah. So I think this one's more relatable for us. 14 bill is what we're saying for the market cap. So I think that easy 10x to 150 bill. I know we talk similar game to Thread Guy, who was saying 150 bill is AI, OpenAI's evaluation. So kind of like that's where we're going with this, but like that's, I think, a minimum at this point. 150 bill is like a minimum, and there's a chance that the AI agents, AI market cap really pushes up into the 500 billion to a trillion sort of by the end of the cycle, right? That's just, again, my anticipation. I think total 10 billion sort of by the end of the cycle. That was like, so this was like worst case, mid case, best case, and we could fly out of that as well, who knows. But that's kind of where, that's my range for this cycle for total. Anyways, guys, I think we've chatted enough for tonight. Let's see how our tokens are doing. Such a dump, yo. What? That's crazy. I think this recovers fast, though, because it's just a couple big whales that exited and left people position availability. And look at this. We just seen this big buy. Did that just come through? Yeah, 10K buy. 10K buy just come through. 42 Solana. So back up to 19.3 mil. Like I said, once it breaks out of this, we'll see it continue shooting out. So I anticipate probably overnight that there's a good chance that this 23 to 32 sort of box range is where we end up. But yeah, I mean, not financial advice. This could go down and do some retesting. It's not like it has to do exactly what I say. Let's have a look here. Up candle before the down move. That broke market structure. I like to do this on the 1 hour though. So we have, they're a bit bigger boxes, but it's like a little more clear what's kind of happening. So let's just put a box. There. It just, I think it already tested this stuff though, but we'll see. We'll see where it ends up overnight, right? Like, this is a long-term play. This is what I like to do with something like this, is zoom out and just look at how early this is. Look at how early this is. Like later in the cycle, by April. You know, there's the chance for projects that get good starts like this to really make a sale. And I think that's even bearish. Like, I think it's going to be more like this, right? Shooting for this, like, at least $1 billion, if not more, by April. My anticipation for a project of this caliber to really sail. And that's why I put this piano music on tonight for y'all. I wanted you all to sail away into your imaginations and just think about what you want and how you can make that reality happen for you. I listened to some podcasts on my way home, and the craziest part of what I heard was that as humans, we can't exactly grasp the level of exponentiality that is possible with AI. That we're not AI. And we are smart. And we are very capable. And we can really develop a thought about this. But at the end of the day, if we have an AI hedge fund and the AI is trading for us, there's no losing. And you think if we're just a community doing this, you think these big hedge funds, these, they're not going to join? They're making maybe like 7% a year and they're like happy with that on, lots and lots of capital. What if they can make 7% a month now that AI is controlling it? Safely and effectively. And if this is the way in for them, if Griffain and Citadail gives people the opportunity to have what the hedge funds do, this is like, it's like GME. Like, we're talking GME here, guys. This is why I haven't really been talking about GME so much recently. It's because of this. This is the real GME. Like, GME is a meme coin, and don't get me wrong, I'm still bullish on GME. That's great. It's got a social dynamic. But this is like what they were talking about with Occupy Wall Street after GME and all the manipulation that we saw with that. What if we manipulate them? Just open your mind to the possibilities, and this shit is endless. I'm peacing out for tonight. Not financial advice. Check out Citadail, and we'll keep in touch about Griffain, Citadail, the Citadail HF token, and what's continuing to happen in AI. I'm going to really, in the next week or two, we're going to start doing deep dives into AI. And we're going to bring you guys some amazing projects alongside coverage of Citadail, because this is really, like, for me, this was the one that was like, that's it. Meme coins are great and all, but I'm now an AI token trader. So we'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.